So what do you think I should tell Brian if he asks me to accept a job tonight?
It's your decision.
Is it? I thought we were in this thing together.
We are. But I know myself I couldn't give a definite answer right now.
Oh, I know I could. But, maybe it's all premature. Brian may not even offer me the position himself. It may come from Ken Blakely, their chief of staff.
Ben, I know you want to get out of the clinic. But don't let the circumstances pressure you. I really don't think you should make a decision until you've prayed. I mean, fully considered it.
Yeah, sure, I know.
And I know it was hard for you to pray with me the other night.
No, it was not hard for me to pray. Now, we were talking about Lucille's decision to have a facelift, and you suggested that prayer would help her, and I said I thought surgery would help her more. It was simply a difference of opinion.
Well, it was just a suggestion.
And I think it's a very good one. If Brian does offer me a job tonight, I won't give him an immediate answer. I'll think it through, and I'll pray about it.
You know, Ben, another reason you might want to wait on the decision is because with all this publicity you're getting, it could attract prospective employers.
I hadn't thought about that.
And you know, this article could be worth 100 resumes.
Well, it certainly does make me more visible, doesn't it?
Yes? Oh, yes. Send her in, please. Thank you.
Stacey!
What a pleasant surprise.
I hope you don't mind. I was heading back to the office from my lunch hour, and I just had to share my good news with someone. And when I passed the hospital, I said, who would be better than you?
I'm honored. Sit down.
Thanks. He asked me out.
Who?
Oh, Russ, for dinner tonight. Isn't that exciting?
For me or for you?
Well, for me. But I thought you'd be glad to know. I mean, you read the poem I wrote about Russ.
Yes, I did. It was lovely.
I just think things are beginning to fall into place. The reason he's taken me out tonight is because he wants to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Well, he didn't say for sure, but he said that he's made some decisions concerning his future. I think I'm going to be a part of that future, Terry.
Well, now, that remains to be seen, but it certainly does sound hopeful. You know, Stacey, I've known Russ Weaver for quite a long time, and I've seen him go through many changes.
Don't you like him?
Oh, on the contrary, I like Russ very much. But I will admit, there were times when he made my life pretty difficult here, when he worked here at the hospital. But ever since he almost lost his life, he's definitely changed for the better.
Well, that's when I first met him. I was interviewing him for the Chronicle. I was afraid of him at first. I mean, he was Vince Cardello's son. But once he opened up to me, I saw an entirely different person. He is so intelligent, and he's got so much potential. And then he is kind and considerate. Well, you know how he took care of me when I was going through such difficult times.
Yes, I do, Stacey, but, well, you say you're just friends.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Well, then I would encourage you just to keep it that way. Until Russ suggests there might be something other than that.
I agree with you 100%. But if I didn't dress up to the max for this celebration, he might not consider me such a good friend. Do you remember when you took me shopping and helped me get my hair done when I first started dating Gil?
I sure do. That was your coming out party, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
Only you and I knew the beauty that was waiting there to be discovered.
Waiting to be discovered because I was hiding behind glasses and an extensive wardrobe of ready-made drabware. Could you help me again? I really want to look so good for this date with Russ tonight. Could you take off this afternoon and go shopping with me?
You know, Charles, I might consider swapping houses with you after all.
Good. That's the first sensible thing you've said all morning.
It's quite possible. I'll think it over.
Here's something else you might want to think about. I just got off the phone with my attorneys. It's official. I'm going to contest the annulment.
You decided to go through with it? most definitely.
No, I think that's very sensible, Vaughn. First, because if the annulment were made public, you will look ridiculous. And secondly, it will seriously jeopardize your effectiveness on the Carpenter Shipping Line Board, so I think your move is correct. Now, if the two of you will just get together and stop all this bickering so that I don't have any headaches on my new position...
Look, I hope you've given it a lot of thought. The